Subscribe to Old Coin Z Collection, the place where history comes alive in the palm of your hand. Today, you and I are stepping into a moment frozen in silver, a story shaped nearly a century ago, carried through countless pockets, battles, journeys, and now landing right in front of you. This is the tale of this coin 1929 Mercury Dime, one of America's most admired and mysterious small denomination coins. For every collector above the age of 55, especially the gentlemen who've spent a lifetime appreciating craftsmanship, rarity, and old-world charm, this story will feel like stepping back home into a time when every coin had weight, character, and purpose. Imagine the United States in 1929. The country was standing at the edge of the Great Depression, unaware of the storm about to break. Jobs were fragile, savings disappearing, and hope felt like it cost more than anyone could afford. But in the midst of financial uncertainty, America's mint continued producing objects of beauty, small symbols of strength, like the Mercury Dime. Though officially called the Winged Liberty Head Dime, collectors across decades lovingly named it the Mercury Dime because the portrait resembled the Roman god Mercury, messenger of the gods, symbol of speed and intellect. But this dime represented something even deeper: freedom of thought, liberty of expression, and the enduring American spirit. The obverse side of the 1929 Mercury Dime carries the iconic design by sculptor Adolf A. Weinman. The figure of liberty wears a cap with wings, a symbol of freedom through enlightenment. The image is youthful yet determined, a face carved with purpose at a time when a nation desperately needed hope. Look closely at that portrait and you'll feel the confidence of a country try to hold itself together. Every line and curve was intentionally crafted to uplift the American public, even if only through a simple coin passing from hand to hand. The reverse side is just as powerful. Instead of the usual eagle or shield, Weinman chose a fasces, an ancient symbol of unity and authority, bundled rods that could only be strong when they stood together. Wrapped around it is an olive branch, promising peace. That balance between power and peace, strength and gentleness, made the Mercury Dime a visual message hidden in plain sight. In 1929, when daily life was filled with uncertainty, this tiny design was a reminder that unity and peace were the keys to survival. Collectors today admire the 1929 Mercury Dime not only for its beauty, but also for the era it represents. This particular year is not the rarest in the Mercury series, but finding one in exceptional condition is increasingly difficult. Many of these coins circulated heavily. They bought groceries, paid rent, and kept families fed during harsh economic times. Most were worn down by years of use, losing the sharp lines of Liberty's wings or the detail of the fasces. That's why locating a 1929 Mercury Dime with original luster, bold strike, and crisp details is a treasure in itself. But beyond condition, what truly elevates the myth of the 1929 Mercury Dime is the emotional connection people feel to it. Many older collectors remember receiving Mercury Dimes in their childhood as pocket change, long before they became prized items. These coins feel like stories passed down from father to son, from grandfather to grandson. They're not just metal, they are memories. They are echoes of American hands that lived through war, hardship, and rebuilding. For collectors between the ages of 55 and 65 and beyond, this dime is often a reminder of simpler times, honest work, and the pride of saving something valuable. Today, the Mercury Dime remains a favorite among numismatists because it blends beauty with history. It's a coin with character, a coin that refuses to be forgotten. And occasionally, exceptionally rare versions, those with nearly flawless preservation or unusual minting traits, become the center of extraordinary bidding wars. That brings us to the highlight of this video, the value that turns collectors' heads, the number that makes hearts race. You may find ordinary 1929 Mercury Dimes valued at modest prices, depending on their condition. But once in a lifetime, a coin surfaces with such perfection, such unmatched preservation, that it becomes the crown jewel of a collection. A specimen with blazing luster, untouched surfaces, and breathtaking detail can command a value that defies expectations. And yes, rare, top-grade examples of this legendary coin have been known to reach astonishing figures, with the finest reported value rising up to an incredible $3 million. Hold on to your curiosity, your passion, and your appreciation for these masterpieces of American history. Because every dime has a story, but the 1929 Mercury Dime has a legacy. And for collectors like you, that legacy becomes richer with every passing year.